Hey guys, welcome to Leather&Liquor&Guns. Today I wanted to take a moment to show you guys a quick little video. I know I did a video on the ALKAR just the other day, and it was not as rusty. Here, let me get a flashlight real quick. Look at this. This, it's been kind of rainy here a couple days, is just from it sitting in the safe where it was. Look at that. And so, real quick, you're going to sit with us while I show you. Well, you just take a rag, some gun oil, see, even the magazine. Ended up with a little bit on it. So, this once upon a time used to be the cuff of a shirt. So, you cut those off because obviously you don't need them until it's winter time. And now it's winter time. And we needed it, so thank gosh that we kept it. But yeah, you just throw a little bit of gun oil. You want to throw a liberal amount. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to gunk everything up. Let me turn the light on. It's not plugged in. Alright, that works. Okay. But yeah, you want to just go ahead, oil it up, and then you want to take it, kind of ball it up, and just give it a quick scratching. Obviously, this is a rag, but you can see how it's changing this once upon a time opaque pearl color. Or I think they told me it was supposed to be white, but yeah. Go ahead and get all of it nicely done. You can see the color changing as I'm doing this too. Sadly, I can't take this magazine apart to get all the way inside of here. I really wish I could, but I know it's still going to be a lot wetter than it is. So I'm going to do this, and you put a little bit of oil in there, and you take some rounds, and you just kind of force them in there a little bit. Because you want to make sure that the magazine actuates so that it doesn't at any point get seized. Because that would freaking suck. Is it going to allow me to put the last one in? Is it? Oh, no, it is not. Yep, still dirty. I wish I had access to an air compressor, because I feel like that might fix it. Okay. Put these in here so I don't lose them. So that's the magazine. Then you want to take the part that's not oiled up. Just wipe everything excess off of it. Just kind of rub it into it. Let's see. Now, it's still, you're never going to get rid of the spotting once it starts to rust, and it's going to continue to keep rusting. But if you keep wiping it down and everything, yeah, you'll be pretty decent. So, first, we're going to lock it back. I got to hold this one because she's finicky. But these ones, you turn the barrel, kind of work it forward. There's a channel inside of it that you have to follow. You bring it forward, turn it again. It almost modeled after a Colt 1903. It's kind of what they copied after. But they didn't know. They didn't know, but they copied. Kind of give it a little gentle push forward. And you want to check the inside of it. You want to make sure that nothing internally is rusting. And yeah, it's dirty. It's dirty. But dirty's better than rusty. And dirty, still oily, means that it still has the good gun oil in it. And usually good gun oil will help you prevent rust. Give your barrel a good little turn if you have a Ruby. Kind of help you know how to disassemble it. Weird little guns. Weird little guns. I have another one that we will do a video on. Now there is just a little bit of discoloration right here on the channels. You can see it. Let's see. You can see it there. Just the smallest amount. I wiped it off of right here. But those match up just like so. And then that's what shows out of the barrel. So yeah, you just want to kind of give it a good little wipe down. Let's put that up to the camera. Ooh, that looks nice. Especially for being, from what I could find, about 100-year-old gun, or just over 100-year-old gun. I believe the company disbanded in 1922. So yeah, over 100-year-old gun. That's pretty nice, honestly. To think that this steel lasted that long. So that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Now we're gonna move. Just give the outside of it a good wipe down. When you have old guns like this, you want to keep them nicely oiled up and everything. Like, don't use like real rough. You can see the grease that I got in there. Keep that magazine catch from rusting too bad. Yeah, I'll have to take this apart all the way, but we're not doing that in this video because it's not looking like it's too rusted in the least. All right. Then you just want to make sure you wipe down all the spots that seem to have rust coloring. And you'll know what I mean if you have an old gun, because you'll set it down and it won't be all rosy colored. And then you come back and you're like, wow, what the fuck? And then you come back a couple days later and your gun's covered in rust. And you're going, what in the world? How do I fix this? Don't worry. Don't panic. Go get a cleaning kit. Go get some oil. Get a rag. You know, thank gosh, you know, you keep those spare shirt sleeves and whatnot. You know, make sure you get everything nice. If you need a little oil, don't worry. You're going to be using this rag to clean guns even more. Once you clean your first one with it, you're going to clean another one with it. And so, inside looks good, and you can see the difference in color. Ooh, she gets a little mad at me. It's either a love bite or a please, sir, stop touching me like that. All right, then take the other side. Look at all that kit came off of there. And so it's a dap of oil. Let's take that same cloth. Make sure that we oil the wrap. So you can still see I left the grease in there too. If you didn't get a good look at it. And so that's just you go and you pick some stuff up from Bi-Mart. This stuff over the expensive stuff, it works great. It works fine. Just make sure you kind of squish it up a little bit. And so you take your barrel, find where it goes in. You spin it till you find that channel. Now this one doesn't have as much of the channel there. Oh, there we go. As say some of the other ones. So because of the way the recoil spring is, you have to kind of pull it out of the way. So you're gonna have to push it back past the hammer. And you know instantly if that barrel is not where it needs to be, because it won't go all the way back. So once you're all the way, oh, there we go. So once you can get it going forward, and you rotate it to a point where it will not rotate anymore. Oh, shit. Pause it. Okay. Apparently I didn't have it all the way. So turn it all the way one way. Lock it forward all the way until it locks. Let's see if I got this the second time. Okay. The second time she wanted to go back together. You can see that she no longer has that cherried color. She's back to her original pertinence. She's gonna go back on it, back in the safe. I'm I'm glad you guys could join me cleaning her up. Later.